Hey there, Unitic here. Another little experiment in filming here. Tried to do one of these from the hammock back in Vermont, and came out nice and dark. You hear my voice great, but maybe you'll be able to see my face this time. Gonna try. Anyway, it's Monday night, November 25th, and as you can see, I'm in the hammock. It's about 6:15. It's cold, not as cold as last night, but pardon my sniffles. Your nose kind of runs constantly when it's this cold out here. And I thought I'd film tonight just because I had some things on my mind that I felt like I ought to share. I haven't talked a lot, excuse me, about the challenges and the ups and downs emotionally out here, but I've been kind of at a low point all day today. It got down to about 10 degrees last night, and it was just really bitterly cold and hard to get up and get functioning today, and stove wouldn't work right. All my water treatment solution froze, and this Giardia just continues to hang on. I'm on about the 8th day of treatment right now. I'm hoping it gets better, but so far it hadn't. I've been dealing with it for more than 3 weeks now, and my digestive system is definitely way out of whack, which kind of affects me in every way. My appetite's down, and I'm obviously not processing food as energy too awfully well, and kind of sluggish. It affects my mood, as I'm sure I've got toxins in my body, as my body tries to fight these parasites, these Giardia bacteria, and those toxins get into your mind too, because I just been really melancholy all day long and having some other physical problems. My bad knee is swelling up on me. I've got one knee that doesn't have any cartilage on the medial side, and has worse arthritis than the other, not just the Lyme arthritis, but the bone-on-bone kind, and it's acting up here the last couple of days, and just the cold and just getting kind of tired. Anyway, to be honest with you, the thought of quitting kept coming into my mind today, and I thought about the book that Zach Davis wrote, and Appalachian Trials. I mistakenly referred to him as Zach Miller in a previous video, but Zach Davis, Appalachian Trials. He says, never decide to quit on a bad day. Wait for a good one and then think what you want to do. And I'm going to try and adhere to that advice. Looking forward to hiking into Damascus tomorrow. I've covered 40 miles over the last 2 days, and I'm just tired. You know, it was really rugged through Mount Rogers and Grayson Highlands, and cold just kind of takes it out of you too. And so I got 17 miles to get into Damascus tomorrow, and I'm going to take a 0 there on Wednesday. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, and rain and sleet, and same thing on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. So I think I'm going to just rest there and see if these symptoms don't get better, and then look at starting out, crossing into the Tennessee border on Thanksgiving Day is the plan. And I'm over 1,700 miles, under 500 miles to go. I'm having a hard time mustering much enthusiasm and excitement over that, but be that as it may. Tomorrow's another day. It's not as cold tonight. It's supposed to be only down to 20. So hopefully I'll get a little better sleep if these symptoms will abate. And maybe that'll help my mood tomorrow. Although the rain probably won't. Hopefully I'll make it to Damascus before I get too awful wet. This is the kind of weather where hypothermia is a real risk, and a buddy of mine actually got hypothermic at a shelter I was at earlier today on a backpacking trip 5 or 6 years ago. And when we got hit with a whiteout unexpectedly, which can happen in these big mountains. And hopefully the weather will warm up and I can get through the Roan Mountain Highlands, which is 6,000 feet, which will be in about 4 or 5 days, or maybe 5 or 6 days. And then really looking forward to meeting my buddies down near Hot Springs for a couple of days. It's getting kind of lonely out here. There's no other hikers around. See a hunter every now and then, and that's about it. Had a great time with my friend Layton, but it was too short. They're in, I think it's called Rural Retreat, Virginia. Anyway, just thought I'd share the downside of hiking the AT. Been out here for 4.5 months, and I am just getting kind of tired. But I'm committed to give it everything I've got as long as my body's willing, and hopefully this medication I'm on, we doubled the dosage after the first 5 days, will kick in and make a difference with this infection, so I can keep on keeping on. So hopefully this comes out, and that's it for Unitic for tonight. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, one last shout out to John Donnelly, fellow Lyme warrior, riding his bike cross country for the Tick-Borne Disease Alliance, Bite Back for a Cure. By the time this video is posted, he'll be finished on December 1st in Washington, D.C. Another chronic Lyme survivor, amazing young man. He contacted me via phone before I left for the trail last spring, and we've been messaging back and forth, and hopefully we'll talk in January, maybe look at some ways we could work together. TBDA is trying to focus their efforts on funding research to produce a accurate lab test that will honestly shift everything if we can determine if people have Lyme from the direct presence of the bacteria, not just antibodies. I think it's going to be shocking how many millions of people actually are carrying this infection. So congrats, John. Great job. Thank you for all you did and do. And maybe we'll get to work together on another adventure soon. For tonight, that's Unitic out.